Welcome to the TLTC Career Development Information Session for managers and supervisors. Today, we'll cover career development sessions and performance management, equipping you with tools to guide your team and align growth with club goals. We'll review policies, best practices, and strategies for productive discussions. To ensure smooth and effective career growth sessions, notify employees early, ideally several weeks in advance so they can complete self-evaluations. Clarify evaluation criteria. Ensure employees understand how to fill out forms and what meets expectations and exceeds expectations mean. Encourage specific examples. Ask employees to provide examples of how they meet or exceed expectations to facilitate discussion. Align department goals. Match employee goals with GM, COO, club, and board objectives. Prepare in advance. Complete your section of the form before the meeting. Communicate expectations. Reduce anxiety by outlining the process. Allow enough time. Schedule at least 30 minutes per meeting for a meaningful discussion. As we conduct career growth sessions, it's important to start by setting the context, reviewing the club's vision, mission, values, and department goals. This ensures that every discussion is aligned with our broader objectives. Begin by highlighting the employee's strengths. Talk about their qualifications, skills, past goals, and achievements, using specific examples to recognize their contributions. Remember, these sessions should be a two-way conversation. Encourage employees to share their thoughts, goals, and any concerns they may have. Listen as much as you speak. Ask them what support they need to succeed in their roles and identify any barriers that we can help remove. Keep the discussion future-focused. Every point should be based on data and specific examples rather than personal opinions. And finally, ensure that the employee's future goals align with both their personal development and the department's objectives. This way, we help them grow while strengthening our team and the club as a whole.
The power of setting goals at work has been proven time and time again. So why is it that 60% of businesses say they don't have a standard goal-setting method in place? Today we'll help you learn how to do that with SMART goals. SMART goals are a framework with 5 distinct elements that a goal needs to be successful. So what does SMART goals stand for? Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Now let's put this into practice. Let's say we're a healthcare technology company trying to increase sales. Here's how we can turn this into a SMART goal. Specific, the sales and marketing teams will make 30 new leads through an email campaign. Measurable, we want 30 leads. Attainable, we know this is attainable because our last campaign generated 25 leads and we have the resources available. Relevant, this supports our company mission to provide better project management software to the healthcare industry. And time-based, we will roll this email campaign out over a 4-week period starting on July 28th. Emails will be sent on Tuesdays and any success will be tracked over 6 weeks. Remember to use SMART goals in tandem with objectives and key results to maximize your success.
After the meeting, it's crucial to take specific actions to support your employees' development. Start by developing a specific plan in consultation with each employee to address any development needs. Next, address any identified barriers that might hinder their progress. Provide timely, constructive feedback along with recognition and rewards to support their professional development. Ensure there are ample development opportunities available and follow up regularly to make sure that barriers are removed and development needs are being addressed. Finally, keep communication channels open and reinforce your open door policy to maintain an ongoing dialogue with your team. Before their career development meeting, employees need to complete a self-evaluation form, which they receive from you or People Services. Once you receive their filled-out self-evaluation form, you will need to fill it out as well. Make sure you clearly explain to all your employees the below criteria. 1. Unsatisfactory. The employee's performance is significantly below the required standard. They fail to meet essential job responsibilities and expectations. Immediate improvement is required, and continued poor performance may result in corrective action. 2. Below expectations. The employee does not consistently meet job requirements and falls short in key areas. Performance may be inconsistent, and improvement is needed to meet expected standards. Additional training, support, or coaching may be required. 3. Improvement needed. The employee meets some expectations but lacks consistency in key areas. While they demonstrate potential, there are specific performance gaps that need to be addressed. Continuous monitoring and development are necessary. 4. Meets expectations. Employees who meet expectations consistently complete tasks on time, follow directions, and fulfill their job responsibilities reliably. They demonstrate strong attendance, punctuality, and a positive attitude while collaborating effectively and handling challenges with standard supervision. While they contribute positively, they primarily focus on core duties rather than seeking growth opportunities or process improvements. 5. Exceeds expectations. Employees who exceed expectations take initiative, solve problems, and consistently deliver high-quality work. They actively support their team, collaborate across departments, and drive improvements through innovation. With a growth mindset, they seek challenges, embrace learning, and take on additional responsibilities, making a meaningful impact on the club's success. If employees rate themselves as exceeds expectations, ensure that they come to the meeting with you prepared with several examples showcasing how they consistently exceed expectations in that area. Each employee should be instructed to fill out the self-evaluation section, highlighted in blue, honestly reflecting on the past 6 months. Their input will help you prepare for the meeting. It is very important that you do not meet with your employees for their career development session before the management calibration meeting is done. Submit all the finalized forms to People Services as soon as possible to help prepare for the performance calibration meeting. Other key evaluation criteria include teamwork and collaboration. At our club, success comes from working together. We foster a supportive, collaborative environment where clear and constructive communication is key. Everyone plays a role in maintaining high-quality work, accountability, and shared success. Excellence and performance. Professionalism and excellence define our approach. We take ownership of our work, ensuring accuracy and efficiency while upholding high standards. Challenges are opportunities. We think critically, improve processes, and adapt to change with a results-driven mindset. Member experience. Exceptional service is our priority. We anticipate and exceed expectations, always seeking feedback to refine and enhance the experience we provide. Learning and continuous growth. A growth mindset is essential. We see challenges as learning opportunities, proactively expanding our skills and applying new knowledge to improve performance. Staying ahead means researching industry best practices and embracing innovation. Standards and policies. We are committed to the club's mission, values, and goals. Compliance with health, safety, and department standards is essential, and we continuously seek ways to refine and improve our processes. Innovation, initiative, and leadership. Leadership isn't just a title. It's about action. We take initiative, drive improvements, and embrace creative problem solving. By contributing innovative ideas and leading with integrity, we elevate both individual and team performance. Next section is achievement of goals. This part has a 50% weighting, meaning that 50% of employees' final score will depend on their achievements in this area. Recommended bonus percent. This refers to the bonus percentage that you will recommend based on the final score. It's important to note that the final score doesn't have to match the bonus recommendation exactly. The bonus percentage typically ranges from 1% to 5%. Please make sure you do not share final or recommended bonus or salary increase with your employees until they are approved by the general manager. Color coding. For clarity, the form uses color coding. Parts that employees need to fill out are colored in blue. Sections for you, the manager, to complete are colored in orange. Next period's goals. You will need to fill this section out in consultation with each employee. Make sure each employee's goals are designed to help you achieve your goals and department goals. Make sure you include a detailed plan to achieve these goals. Employee Career Development Plan. This plan will be completed by you, incorporating employees' feedback. The focus will be on setting SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, and creating a plan to address areas that need development. The top 3 areas where employee falls below meets expectations will be prioritized. This process ensures that both employee and their manager are aligned on employees' development and career progression at the club.
In this video, we're going to talk about how to conduct a great performance review when you are a manager or a leader. We have a lot of content to cover in this video, so let's get straight to it. Before we get into the main content for this video, I do want to address the question, what is the purpose of a performance review? Because when you understand the purpose of a performance review, you're able to conduct it with a lot more structure and in a much more purposeful way. So performance reviews allow you to understand and improve an employee's performance, motivation, and goals. In doing that, you can develop each individual toward their greatest potential and drive the entire team towards the team's goals. Performance reviews are a critical part of your job as a manager and leader. You'll be required to conduct them on a fairly regular basis, so you need to know how to do them well. The first part happens in the lead up to the performance review. You need to review your past performance review notes that you've taken, and you need to get familiar with things you've written down, such as action items, objectives, and expectations of that particular employee. I want you to compile your notes about what has happened since the last performance review and think about things like what they're doing that's working, what they're doing that's not working, skills or behavior they need to develop to improve. We will talk more about these questions in the next section of this video, how to conduct a performance review. But for now, what I want you to do is to just jot down some notes that you want to bring up, some key talking points that you want to bring up in the performance review that revolve around these areas. Once you've reviewed your performance review notes and you've compiled a list of key talking points that you want to discuss, then I want you to ask the employee that you're going to meet for the performance review to list things that they're proud of. So think of accomplishments, think of clients won, skills they have built, challenges they have overcome. It could be a number of different things that they come up with, but I want you to ask that employee to make a list themselves of things that they are proud of that have happened since their previous performance review. This process will not only help that particular employee feel more confident and a lot more calm about going into the performance review, but it will also help you identify things that you might have missed over the past year or since the last performance review, things you may have overlooked. The employee doesn't need to give you their answers before the performance review, but they should take their notes with them into the performance review because you're probably going to ask them about it. Once you have all of this information, then you need to create an agenda for the performance review meeting. A typical agenda will follow this structure: casual chit chat, 2 minutes, review the agenda, 3 minutes. How much the employee has grown since the last performance review, 5 minutes. Current performance, 15 minutes. Areas for improvement or training needs, 10 minutes. Career plans, 10 minutes. Targets, goals, actionables for the next performance review, 10 minutes. I recommend that you send this agenda to the employee you're going to be meeting about 24 hours before the performance review. This will give them an idea of what to expect for the performance review and help them to be a lot less stressed about it. I do want to mention a couple of really important things. First, you need to be honest when you are communicating in your performance review, whether it's good feedback you're giving or bad feedback that you're giving your employee. You need to be honest about it. If it's good feedback you're giving and you're honest about it, that person will be genuinely happy and pleased about the work that they have produced for you. If it's bad feedback that you're giving them, then at least they'll walk away with a clear idea of what they did wrong and what they need to improve on. A lot of people are reluctant to give honest feedback, especially when it comes to negative feedback, but you're not going to do that person any favors by hiding or by sugarcoating their deficiencies. The second thing I want to highlight is you need to be specific with your feedback. Whether it's good feedback or bad feedback, you need to be specific about what that person did or didn't do or should have done instead. This will help them walk away with a clear message about what they need to improve on, and it will help you as a manager or a leader address their deficiencies a lot faster. So once you have the right mindset going into the performance review, knowing you have to be honest, knowing you have to be specific, then you need to conduct the performance review. And for this, you simply follow the agenda that you have already created.
Managers play a key role in helping employees achieve their goals by creating opportunities for their development. It's crucial to follow up with employees to ensure progress. If an employee is not cooperating in reaching their goals, it's important to report the issue to HR immediately for further discussion. For employees who consistently fail to meet goals, a future performance improvement plan should be considered. Remember, each department and employee has a development budget available, which we strongly encourage you to use for both your own growth and that of your team. Managers should regularly recognize and praise employees for their efforts. This not only highlights goal achievement, but also boosts motivation, productivity, and satisfaction. Regular recognition reinforces the values we want to see in our employees and encourages them to continue performing at a high level. Why is this important? Recognition showcases goal achievement, increases motivation, and reinforces the behaviors we want to encourage. When employees know their hard work is noticed, they are more likely to repeat those behaviors, building emotional connections to the workplace that drive future performance. When should you recognize employees? Recognition should be part of daily interactions. Offer praise during department meetings, pre-shift or post-shift briefs, career development sessions, and whenever you catch someone doing something right on the floor. This approach helps build a high-performing team environment and improves overall work culture. Recognition should extend beyond just performance. It's important to celebrate strong effort when employees go above and beyond. There are several ways you can recognize an employee's efforts or performance. Start by simply saying thank you as soon as you notice the effort. Send a thank you note via email to the employee or even to the entire department. Encourage their coworkers to congratulate or thank them. Acknowledge their efforts during department meetings or other regular employee meetings. Consider giving your employee an extra day off as a reward. Look into career growth opportunities for the employee as a form of recognition. Lastly, make sure to highlight their achievements during their career development meetings. Additional best practices include tailor recognition. Customize the recognition to match the employee's preferences. Some may prefer public recognition, while others might appreciate a private acknowledgement. Use a variety of methods. Mix formal and informal recognition methods to keep it fresh and meaningful. Be consistent. Ensure that recognition is consistent and fair across the team to build trust and motivate all employees. Link to core values. Tie recognition to the club's core values to reinforce the behaviors that align with organizational goals. Involve leadership. When possible, involve senior leadership in recognition to enhance its impact and show the employees' efforts are valued at all levels.